Professor Higgins.
Here I am, so what do you want, sir?
Morning, Governor. I come about a very serious matter. I want my daughter.
Brought up in Hans Welsh mother, I would say. Your daughter's upstairs. Take her away at once.
What?
Take her away. Do you think I want to keep her? She came here and had the cheek to ask me to teach her how to speak properly, so she could work as a lady in a flower shop.
No, Governor.
Sure, you must have. How else did you know that she was here?
Don't treat me like this, Governor.
You see how the police will treat you. You want the money.
And that's for fun. If I say the word about money.
What else did you came for then?
Oh, well, Mr. Higgins, what will that man come for? Be human, Higgins.
So, did you put it in her mind to come here?
I tell you, if you let me get the word in, I'm trying to tell you, I wanted to tell you, and I'm waiting to tell you.
Let him go on, Higgins.
Okay, the cab driver, that's my friend, informed me that my doctor has keen to bring her things here, and me as a man responsible, I wanted to do it in person.
Why have you brought her luggage then if you want to take her away?
Have I said a word about taking her away?
You are going to take her away immediately!
I'm not, Governor.
Yeah, what about you and what do you want to tell us?
Professor Higgins, my character, is a symbol of the society he lives in because, in spite of his high education, he has a really strict mentality and his manners are really rude. He treats bad women in general, but Eliza in particular, because of this thought that your social class and the way you speak are the way your person is. So Eliza, that is from a lower class and cannot speak as a lady, could not be treated like she was. So his manners towards Eliza are really bad and rude, and she makes him notice this. The difference between Professor Higgins and Pickering is clear because Pickering, even though he's from an higher class, comparing to Eliza, he knows how to behave like a gentleman. So the girl noticed this in the way the two of them talk to her and act with her. For example, Higgins does not ask Eliza to sit, and Pickering does. Higgins instead orders Eliza to do things in spite of inviting her and ask her the please to do something.
Mrs. Pierce, this is Eliza's father. Came here to take her away. Give it to him.
No, this is a misunderstanding. Listen to me.
He cannot take her away. You told me to burn her clothes.
There, I can take her away without any clothes, can I?
Go and buy her some.
Listen a little, Governor. You and me, we are men of the world, and we.
I believe you had better go, Mrs. Pierce.
The scene is yours, the little.
Oh, thank you, Governor. Well, the truth is, I've taken a fancy to you, and if you want the girl, well, I might have you open to such of arrangement. She's a very nice girl indeed. So what's £5 to you?
I think you should know, the little, that the intention of Mr. Higgins are eternally unraveled.
Of course they are. In fact, there wasn't, I'd ask him £50.
You mean you would sell your daughter for £50?
Generally speaking, no. But a gentleman like you, I would.
Have you no morals?
No.
Okay,
So, please, Eduardo, Tell us a little bit about the Victorian age in general.
The society during the Victorian Age was marked by the principle of Victorian compromise that is usually referred to a particular situation which saw prosperity and progress on one end and poverty, ugliness and injustice in other. The utilitarianism was industrially the development and only as a source of prosperity and progress. Victorians were proud of their welfare, but they tended to ignore or was unable to solve the many social conflicts and problems raised by it. For example, the poor and endure of terrible condition. Um, Respectability. Under the influence of Queen Victoria, the age turned excessively puritanical. Sex became a taboo subject. The Victorian family, the father proved even more authoritarian than before, and the mother was to be submissive and fruitful. Middle class women in general were the adhere to be strict code of behavior which expect them to be frail, innocent and pure, confined within the family walls or devoted to a few responsible jobs like teaching and such activities.
Can afford them, Gerda, but sit down. Look at me. What am I? I'm one of the serving poor. That's what I am. I've always been told that you are serving, nothing for you. But my needs are no less than any deserving man, Governor. I eat not less than you, and I for sure drink more than you, and I need more. I also need amusement because I'm the serving man. So I'm asking you, what two gentlemen, don't play games with me. I play fair with you. I'm underserving and I want to be like this. So, what's £5? Isn't it reasonable?
Long-haired man, it's your turn.
I'm Alberto Angela, and today I'd like to tell you a little bit about the Victorian age in general, and especially about the condition of the poor people in that period. So, let me explain. As Eduardo's probably told you, if you had a good job, a big house, a decent family, your living was okay. You had cool clothes, you didn't have many issues, many trouble, but there were not many people that could get that kind of quality of life. There were a lot more than today. People on the street asking for money, praying you to give them some help, and there is a reason behind that. Then not many people could study, get a proper education, and so not many people could get their dream job. Not many people could take their bread home easily, and that's the main point. And the language is a crucial point of the topic because a man that looks like Mr. Doolittle.
When I was 10, I used to walk all day, so I really didn't have time to study.
Clearly doesn't have the same chances as someone that speaks properly, and this is a big difference. And the main point behind Pygmalion is that education and language are two powerful weapons that you can use to elevate yourself and get a good life, a good status. And this is really the main point of all the Pygmalion. Bye bye.
Pronto?
Aspetta. He will make bad use
Sì.
of it, I'm afraid.
You know, Pickering, with a bit of effort, he could become a minister or a parish priest.
What do you think of that, Doolittle?
Doesn't do it for me, Governor. But thank you, Lord. They live a dog's life. They do. Part the sugar. This is my line. Don't know if I explain well.
I suppose we could give him £5.
He will make bad use of it, I am afraid.
Bad use of it? Me? Ha! Not me, Governor. I live in it, but there'll be a penny left by Monday.
He's irresistible. I will give him 10.
No, Governor, £10 is a large amount of money, and I could let someone not go, sir. And then it's bye-bye enjoyment. Give me what I ask of you. Don't a penny more, no, a penny less.
£5, you said. You sure you want to take £10?
No, another time maybe.
So, here's your money, you know, the little. I have a friend, Ezra, who lives in America, who would be very, very curious to listen to one of your speeches, paying you no more than £5, obviously. I will write him a letter one day.
Oh, thank you, Governor. You see, you have understood everything. Good morning.
Linea aumentata. Sì, è possibile.
Professor Higgins.
Here I am, so what do you want?
Morning, Governor. I've come for a very serious matter. I want my daughter.
Voglio la mia fottuta figlia. Non può
Ma mi guardi storto! Vai, stavolta lo faccio! Davide, basta che non hai il pigiare ridendo, cioè...